Sentry mode activated. Target acquired.
Hey there, Riders, and welcome back to the Gunners Guild. Now, before I start working on gunner meta stuff for stories, yeah, it's gonna be a thing. Watch me, I'm gonna fucking do it. Anyway, before we do that though, I just kind of got to get into the end game grind because there's a lot to grind for. So, kind of really quick, I want to talk about what to do at end game and kind of like the more efficient ways to go about getting through some of this stuff and getting your checkpoint list items done before you can actually start diving into like super meta stuff. Anyway, after you first complete the stories, you will get access to like the Altar of Elders or Tower of Elders, whatever it's called. It's basically the endgame tower climb. You will basically kill certain monsters at each floor, or zone in this case, get a reward at the end, and keep moving up. Now, periodically there's going to be checkpoints you can start from and redo that segment. You get it. You can't paintball monsters in this area, and there are no dens, so this area is pretty much specifically for grinding experience and parts, and then the rewards at the end of each checkpoint. And I think there will be some eggs later on, and then you get your actual last boss at the highest point. So there's that. So no spoilers here though. I'm not really going to cover or show any of that, also because I haven't gotten that far in it yet. However, this zone can be tackled whenever you like, but I would recommend beefing up your party first, as there's some pretty tough encounters here, and they just get harder and harder as you go, so you definitely need to be prepared. Now, to get prepared for these trials, you do need to first level up your monsties and then collect genes, do a lot of gene splicing to strengthen them up and make them more unique. Now, leveling just kind of comes naturally, so the easiest way to go about doing that though is probably just tackling two birds with one stone and going on some co-op expeditions from the quest board where you can fight a lot of monsters with a buddy, collect bottle caps and eggs all at the same time. Now, normal and rare expedition tickets can be purchased from the item vendor at post-game, but I would only recommend buying the normal ones as they're 30k a pop, whereas the rare ones are 300k. It's quite pricey. You will also need bottle caps to buy stims for gene splicing and stuff like that, nutrients, and rare and super rare expedition tickets, so you do need a lot of bottle caps. Now, rare expedition tickets make it so that every nest in the expedition acts like a rare den, so there's higher chance of getting the good genes, like the gold and rainbow shiny eggs. And super rare expeditions have a chance for you to encounter elder dragons and obtain their eggs, but they're 100 bottle caps apiece, so yeah, you're gonna have to grind those bottle caps. Now, thankfully, Elpsy showed me a pretty clever way to do that. So to get your bottle caps, let's assume you only want bottle caps. For the super rare tickets or nutrients, whatever, you just want bottle caps. You don't need the eggs, you don't need the genes, you don't need the XP. So all you need to do is grab a normal expedition ticket from the vendor and do it by yourself, and then run out to the map. Avoid every monster with either Nagakuga Stealth or Aurora monster, and then just freely collect the chests that contain bottle caps, usually about 20 to 30 bottle caps per map. And then the kicker here is don't finish it, because that takes time. Fighting takes time. Just open the menu and leave the expedition with your bottle caps. It'll only take you about 3 to 5 minutes to run around and collect caps, then just peace on out of there. So it's pretty mad efficient for just straight cap grinding. Now, since you don't want to eat your bottle caps by buying expedition tickets like the normal ones, I think like 4 or 8 a piece, you're going to want to purchase those with money instead. To keep up with your funds for that, you're going to want to grab a bunch of Monsies and send them out on these Monsi expeditions from the stables and just have them set to gather items, not materials, not treasures, items. Doing this will have your monsters return with a lot of items you can quickly sell to the vendor with the Sell All Trade-In Items button, and it should net you about 30k per expedition. So set up like 5 of these on Gather, and then you should sustain yourself buying tickets and keeping that cycle going. So that's basically your bottle cap farm right there. Now that you have the caps, you might also want to start collecting rare genes and stuff so you can beef up your monsters. While expeditions are the best way to go about doing this as well, I would save your rare and super rare tickets to actually do with partners and do co-op stuff so you guys can double dip on the egg pickups and the tickets. For solo, in the meantime, I would just head out to an area that you know monsters that you want inhabit, and then fly up, check for a rare den. They are still golden high rank, and then the ultra rare dens are like crystal blue. Then you go back to a post and wait till evening or day, whatever, check that and vice versa. And every time you're basically loading in this change of time, the dens are going to reset, so you can spawn more rare dens and just do the same as you would on expeditions, stealth in, roar, whatever, and get to the end, collect your egg and dip. You can rinse and repeat that and collect a lot of gene monsters that way. Maybe get some elders, every now and then those will come up, and you can use all these as splice material. And so this will also help you pass time for your Monsi expeditions to get money, since you're going to need those to come back and buy tickets and all that stuff. Or you can also use this to level monsters through the expedition if you need to use those unlocked skills to pass down for their teams as well. So basically, to recap, you want this trial zone here, but that's your tower grind. It's tough. So level your monsters on expeditions to get elder eggs and co-op stuff there. That's kind of the meat of your end game. But to do that, you need tickets. So play solo, buy tickets with money made from your expeditions, and then go den hunting, and then collect your bottle caps, and then buy your rare and super rare tickets to do the expedition stuff in co-op to, get all the good monsters, get all the good eggs, and to get all the good genes, and then put it into your monsters, and then do the trial. Got it? Good. Okay, so that's basically the end game breakdown and how to do stuff. So I hope you learned something, and thank you all for watching, and good luck out there, riders, and whatever you still may be hunting for.